This is a video I'm going to make that will show you how to build a squad in Vassal. If you've already figured out how to install Vassal and you're able to get online, that's what you're going to do to build and save a squad. So you're going to go to New Game, name doesn't matter, just do ASDF, whatever, File, New Game, pick side, pick player 1, board, doesn't really matter, I just do plain black because it's easy to see everything. Click on map, and you want to have a squad in mind that you're wanting to play with and save, obviously. So I like this site right here. There's a number of sites like this, these squadron builder sites. This is the one I prefer. I like the interface, but these sites will show you everything you want, all the pilots, upgrade cards, even the info on them. They're really handy. So let's say I want to build this squad, okay? So I'm going to go to Pieces, Rebel Imperial, I'm going to go Rebel, and if I want to dash Rendar, that's one of the ships I'm going to do, so he's under YT2400. I'm going to pull out the ship token for YT2400, and if you want to do this quick reference, this thing's really handy, shows you a lot of the shortcuts you can make. They're also, if you go to set stats, they're listed here on the right hand side, Alt H to increase hull value, blah blah blah, all this stuff. And the quick reference is nice. So to build it, I gotta see all the stats are 0. Pilot skill, attack, defense, hull, and shield. Now I gotta set all those to what they should be for dash. So if I want to do it the slow way, I'd go to set stats, set pilot skill. That's actually increase pilot skill, Alt P, and now you see he's at 1. Do it again, 2. So that would obviously be your slow way of doing it. And you do the same thing for attack, increase attack. See, now he's at 1 attack, increase defense. Now he's at 1 defense, blah blah blah. So I happen to know what all the shortcuts are, so I'm just gonna do this real quick, and I would encourage you all to do the same. You don't have to, but oops, I want to decrease defense. So there we go. Whoops, that's actually not right because he's only 2 attack, ain't he? Yep. Alright, so there we go. So I got my dash ready to go. I just got to name him now. Shift P, dash Rendar. And there he is, good to go. So now I also got to bring in his dial. I need that, obviously. Set pilot name, dash Rendar. And then I got to bring in his reference card just to show everyone that I'm using him. Okay, and now you can see I also have a bunch of upgrades on him, so I got to bring those in too, so everyone knows what I'm playing with. Crew, got Num. I've got my Outrider title. I have got Ion Cannon. I've got Push the Limit. And lastly, I have my engine upgrade. Okay, now on to pilot number 2. Go to Rebel. E-Wing, that's what Cornhorn flies in, at least in this game. Go to ship, bring him out. I'll just go ahead and quick set the stats. And you see, I put his shields at 4 because I'm actually running a shield upgrade with him. So I'll bring that in a sec. But you always want to do that if you're running like a stealth device to boost your defense to 4, or a hull upgrade, for example, and boost your hull up 1. You'd always want to include those stats on your ship token. So let's bring in all the upgrades. I just copied Push the Limit, so I'm just going to put it right there. He has his shield upgrade. Okay. He's running R2 and a fire control system. So we got that. Last thing you got to do is you got to put the shields on your card just like you would do in real life, right? So go to Chits, Shield, and you can right click. The shortcut is Alt-Shift-S. I don't do that because it brings up like some sort of command prompt on my computer or something. And I'll just copy that. Oops. And Shift-S is the shortcut to decrease your shields. That's what you do if you take a hit. Just hit Shift-S like that. And there we go. We're good to go. We also might want to bring in some like target lock tokens if we want. You can name those set ID, blah blah blah. But that is it for preparing your squad. So now if I want to save it, so I'm going to do, I'm going to go begin log file and name it something that, you know, is going to be a good reference for you to help remember what it was called. So I'll just call mine Core Dash. I've already actually saved it, so I'm just going to save it and override it. You won't see that, but since I already saved it, I will. Comments don't matter. All that comments are is when you load your squad in, right here there's going to be a little message. It'll say whatever you leave as your comment. I'll just do that. It doesn't really matter. So now, don't do anything else. You're just going to drag and select everything. And on Vassal, this drag bar is a little slow, so you got to drag it and hold it for a second to let it select everything. And now you're just going to delete all this. Shortcut Control-D. Delete it all. Now you're going to go up here and do undo to undelete it. Then you're going to go end log file. And that's it. So now, to show you guys, I'll delete it. And to load it in whenever you join a game and you want to play with this squad from now on, all you have to do is go load continuation, find what you saved it under, Core Dash, open, and now you're going to hit step forward like once or twice, and there you go. And end a log file, start a log file. No, don't start a new log file. And that's it. And make sure your cards are shown like that, else no one will be able to know what they are. But that's it in terms of saving a squad. So now if anyone else, if you're really new, if this is your first game ever, you're going to select this whole squad, put it in your hand. Oops. Come on. Ah, you son of a bitch. Get in there. Oh, that's why I'm player 1, duh. That's why I won't go in there. There we go. Okay, and that's it. And one last thing, if this is your first game ever. So right now my dial is visible. It's visible to everyone who's in the game, players and observers. If I want to hide it from everyone except for myself, I'm going to hit Control-R. And you see the little ship icon come up there. That means it's now hidden. And when I want to change it, just do comma and period to change the dial. And you want to make sure you do it in your hand, not on the board, because if you do it on the board, you're going to see this message pop up. Illegal action, altered course on a movement dial on the table. So that's it for building and saving a squad